Hello everyone, this is Gigi Calvin, and it is a Relax With Me long-form video in Terraria. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I have been learning a bit more of the game and approaching it by figuring out all these buttons. And I've learned through some of my viewers to consult with my NPC guide, Luke. So we are going to do our best to try to figure this world out. I figured out the crafting station, and then there's a door here that I have placed. And then I dug all the way in up to this area. And then... oh, okay, interesting. Interesting. So I guess I can keep digging, right? And we'll just try to explore more of the world. Some of my viewers have suggested that I build a house for an NPC, which I believe is for Luke. I haven't necessarily figured out how to correctly place the walls, so that's something that I am trying to do. So normally I've been playing a lot of Stardew Valley on my channel and sharing videos on that, and my experience of that game was pretty much going in as a new player, not watching any tutorials, not looking at any wikis, just experiencing it for the first time, which I actually really enjoyed. I know that it can be frustrating, perhaps not as efficient, but I wanted to experience these games in a more innocent way. In a way just like the first generation of players as they dived into this. So they would not have had guides, tutorials, anything like that. Okay. So what can I do here? If I keep on going, it's just going to stretch more and more. Now, what if I just go a little bit lower here? Kind of step it out a little bit. So for these Relax With Me videos, I like to say, you know, just come along and relax, and even feel free to take a nap or slow down as I'm playing. My goal is to create these videos that bring a calm and restful presence to anyone who watches. So I thank you for, first of all, I thank you for watching. So I'm learning and discovering right now that there's these different levels, right? And it would make sense for me to kind of keep digging left to right and up and down and placing torches as I go along. I'm pretty much becoming a mole, digging underground this entire time. Now at the time of this recording, it's 2026. And I believe Terraria came out in 2011. So that is, let's see, 15 years. Quite a long time. A lot has happened in life, in the world. Now the nice thing about digging underground is that I'm encountering less of the zombies. Right, so that's good. Hearing them groaning in the background. So this is really just me. So I guess when I tap this is showing me like the overall map. Once again, learning as I go along. But I do like the retro feel of this game, just like Stardew Valley. That pixel art, 8-bit, 16-bit feel. Now it looks like... Oh. Looks like a zombie actually can come down here. Okay. Got a very funky soundtrack to this game as well. Okay, let's see. Should be placing more of these torches. There we go. Oh, hold on. I'm learning to use my tools based on the number key that they're on, that they're bound to. I'm probably so far away from my NPC right now. Wondering where I am. So I'm trying to get all... So these stars that have dropped down, the fallen stars, I also picked up some of those earlier. I'm trying to make it to this little, like, corridor, vertical corridor. Okay, interesting. Can I put a torch there? Should be able to, right? And that gives me a little bit more visibility. And I see these, Oh! Looks like I broke it open. Oh, in order to go down... Interesting. I just pushed down, and there's a door there. Whoa. Okay, hold on. This is stuff that I'm discovering for the first time. Cool. Really, really cool. Okay. But I can't jump up there. Huh. So if I go here... Oh, okay, house. Oh. Can I just think? Oh, okay. I might be stuck for a little bit. Let's get those torches. Ooh. Okay. And then it says bomb. Luke is all the way up there. So I can definitely dig up, down, left, and right. Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Let's kind of hollow out some of this area and see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, it'll give me stone. And that's stuff that I can mine and use for crafting. So I had no idea that there's these pre-made or pre-constructed corridors. I don't know what the lore is behind that. Okay, looks like zombies are here. Copper pickaxe. Can my copper pickaxe break down over time? That's something I do not know. Kind of making a little bit of a staircase here. Interesting. So I could tunnel my way out in this way. Literally just like creating a staircase. So what if I just go horizontal, because it's kind of leading me towards that. If I go all the way to the left, I'll get back to that ledge. I have now become an underground mole, or a perpetual mole. And I actually don't even know if I'm even pursuing the correct objectives in this game. But it's, once again, a discovery process. You know, with Stardew Valley, I'm so used to the sort of farming simulator experience and then engaging in conversation, relationships with NPCs. So this game is definitely a little bit different. Feels more like that adventure, crafting, Minecraft, Hytale type of experience. You know, there's opportunities to do battle, that kind of thing. Okay, so here's some more stone. I can craft and mine some of this. So because I am doing this as sort of a relax with me format, I'm not trying to focus too much on playing quickly and maximizing things. It's more just relaxing, slowing down, enjoying the discovery process, and finding rest and peace in that, even with these ghoulish zombies making those noises in the background. I have to say I am enjoying this though. This is really interesting. Okay, so we can probably tackle some of this stone as well. I'm actually wondering if everyone's world in Terraria is different. So it's different terrain for different players, if it's like procedurally generated. So I'm making... So as I do this, it's making dirt blocks and stone blocks, right, in my inventory. This is my workbench. It can be used for basic crafting. And then stone block, okay. Wood wall. Clay block. And then I guess somewhere is dirt blocks. Oh, 7 dirt blocks, okay. And I guess I can use those to make new stuff. Trying to head back to my NPC, Luke. Luke, don't forget me. Hold on. Where's my pickaxe? There we go. So if I head back to Luke, it might give me an opportunity to also ask him more questions about what should I do next. At least I'm not dying as much in the previous session. So once again, because I'm going into this game blind, kind of keeping things simple right now. So once again, there's a lot of things I don't know. Alright, Luke seems to be hanging out here. Okay. Help me, Luke. What do I do? Okay, so he still needs a home. I read this before. In order for a home to be considered a home, or room to be considered a home, it needs to have a door, chair, table, light source, and walls. Crafting. You place material here. Shows recipes that use mushrooms. Interesting. So I think with mushrooms then, and I assume like other ingredients, we can craft all this stuff. I can see why some commenters have said, oh, you know, Terraria is a wiki game, because there's so much information. But I kind of like discovering this at a slower pace. Okay, what can we do? We've been spending a lot of time underground. I guess I could dig more tunnels, right? Use that copper pickaxe and... Oh, sorry. Now it's like wood. Okay. Not dirt blocks. So wood, let's see. Dirt blocks, clay block, stone block. Where does wood appear? Wall. Wood platform. Wood. Maybe that's where it gets placed. Okay. Well, we are learning. I'm curious about the Terraria community. You know, what are the differences, especially compared to my experience with the Stardew community? What is that? This kind of a grayish thing above my head. Tin ore. Okay, so I've seen that before. I feel like this is almost like it's like chemistry in a way. I have to figure out how to use all these items. Can be 10 can be placed material. Interesting. Fallen star. Alright. Still learning. So I think we're growing about 17 minutes right now, 17, 18 minutes. We might wrap it up around 19 minutes for this long form video. Okay, lead ore, interesting. I think that's the first time I've encountered lead ore. Need that torch again. Okay. I just noticed the heart meter up here on the right. Really getting used to the interface since I'm a newbie, a newcomer to this game. The thing that I'm wondering is, you know, in these platforms that allow me to jump up and jump down, if I can actually make those platforms. Maybe that's what the wood platform is for. Oh, it is, right. Wood platform 2 can be placed, material, pressed down to fall through. That is what I did. Okay. Interesting. Well, let me, is harvest the right word, or to gather some of this lead ore. So I learned, you know, I'm playing on a PC, I need to really point my cursor at the area where I am trying to apply. Oh. I'm also curious if I keep digging all the way towards that graveyard area, what the underground might look like. Because above ground is so hostile with all those creatures, nightmarish creatures out there. Okay, once again, placing So yeah, I think we're kind of at that area in that mark right now. We might actually start to wrap it up. Because obviously this feels very perpetual. It could keep going for a while, but I want to save some stuff for the next playthrough. It's truly, yeah, but I think what I really enjoy discovering just little things in this game, one thing at a time. And I can tell that this journey is going to be rewarding just with that. Because even like looking at, oh, like, all right, there's this, I don't know if this is stone or lead, right? It's like, oh, I can, I found it, and now I can stone block, okay. Now I can explore further, as long as I keep things simple. So I think we're going to wrap it up there for this particular session. So everyone, thank you for coming along. I hope you had a good day, good night. This is Gigi Calvin signing out, and we'll continue this Terraria playthrough in the future. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.